come to the bold analysis. Do not buy the fear. There is no need to vote because election can be rigged. It is your responsibility to cast your vote. And one day, one time, one vote, your vote will ever count. Make sure you have your ID card so that you can register as a voter. And we're also calling the young people, take time. This is also a platform for civic education. Come out and offer yourself for elective seats, because the Gen Z protest, the wounds turn to be memories. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a stormy press briefing from Meru, and I think the president will get worried about Meru. The Mbas party members, led by Kiraitu Murungi, the veteran Meru politician, and Lenny Kivuti, who is also a veteran politician from Embu, is issued a press briefing that is actually telling you what exactly is happening. Kindly subscribe to our channel, click the notification bell, and like our videos. And thank you very much for your support in this podcast. We do this each and every day because of your support. Subscription is absolutely free. So purpose to subscribe to our channel. Without much ado, I would want you to listen to the tone, the statement of Kiraitu Murungi.
The Mbas party is non-aligned. The Mbas party is autonomous. The Mbas party is independent. We are currently not in any formal coalition with any political party. And you know, all those agreements, the coalitions, they are all registered with the registrar of political parties. So we have no agreement registered with the registrar of political parties with any party. We don't have such an agreement with UNDA. We don't have such an agreement with Kenya or any other party, for instance. So we stand an independent party, not in any coalition as of now. And what our statement is saying is that getting into coalitions is not our priority now. The merger is out of question because our constitution prohibits the party from merging with another party. So we are saying those coalitions, we can consider them in the future. But for now, our focus is strengthening our party. I'm a member of the Mbas party. Actually, they call me the Mbas driver. And it's a title I appreciate very much. I'm still the Mbas driver. I'm not talking because of any government position. I'm a chairman of a parastatal. There is no law which shuts the mouth of a chairman of a parastatal from expressing himself on political matters. But here I'm bound by the decisions of my party. I'm bound by the decisions of the Mbas party. So, and the decisions are not just made by the chairman. They are made after consultation by all these members of the party that you see here. And we are a democratic party. So when a party makes a decision, we as members have to follow that decision. We are not ruling any of the political parties out. When the time comes, we can talk to them, depending on how they respect us, how they value us, depending on how our interests and their interests combine or coincide. Then we'll make a decision at that particular time.
Kiraitu Murungi used that party in the last general election, but he lost to Kawira Mwangaza. I have to be brutally honest. I have some disdain for a clique of politicians that orchestrated Kawira Mwangaza's impeachment. Especially with Meru, there is a big problem, but I'm told even those women who are offering themselves for elective seats is a big problem. That press briefing was made when Kiraitu Murungi was flanked by other members. And I want to tell you that the gist of it all, you can listen to Murungi even feeling guilty because he has a job, a parastatal job. And in this podcast, I'm going to demonstrate to you why the by-election in Mbarire North, after Ruto was given a cabinet slot, is the biggest headache, and that press briefing was largely about Embu and not Meru. That press briefing was largely about Embu. In fact, I want us to listen to Lenny Kivuti because the real message was delivered by Lenny Kivuti.
There was no signed agreement. There has never been any signed agreement between our party and any other party. Maybe we may seem to work together with any party, but so far we have no signed agreement with any party. As a party, we have said we shall even field candidates all over Kenya in 2027. That is not to say we shall not associate with other Kenyan parties. And who knows, even the ruling party could change. We could consider. You understand? So we are not locking anybody, but we must exist. We as a party, we exist alone. And we are not going to merge with any other party until Jesus comes. But we can associate with like-minded parties. And the party is now keenly observing the unfolding political landscape and the emerging political realignments ahead of the year 2027 general elections. Our party is independent and autonomous. I'll repeat, our party is independent and autonomous and is not currently in any formal agreement or coalition with any other political party. Our constitution, the constitution of the Bas Party, expressly prohibits the party from merging with any other party. However, it allows coalition or partnership with like-minded parties. Our focus as a party for the next 1 year is to strengthen our grassroots structures through massive intensified membership recruitment, political education, and leadership development. It is our intention as a party to field candidates for all elective offices in Kenya, from national to county levels. We shall leave no stone unturned to make sure that our Bas Party wins the Mbarire North parliamentary seat when the by-elections for the seat are held. We shall consider collaborating with like-minded party or parties, which respect and value us.
We are preparing for the coming by-election in Mbarire North, and as you are saying, the Bas Party has not locked out any other party that would want to come and work with the Bas Party. So what we are saying is that we are ready for by-election. We are just waiting for the dates and the constitution of IMBC.
Kenyans are suffering. We have seen university funding model which has been tampered with somehow. I read in the media yesterday that 4% of our youth joining KMTC were not able to join because they cannot raise the fees. They are not able to do the fund. So there are a lot of challenges that need to be addressed. So we are saying, we are watching. Kenyans gave Kenya Kwanza government up to August 2027. Unless they fulfill what they promised Kenyans, I can tell you, we are looking at other options.
And he actually, the whole clip is 8 minutes, but he spoke for more minutes compared to Kiraitu Murungi. That is how it should be mentioned, Murungi. Now that is it. The branches are falling one after the other. And if there is a place that, contrary to what we thought, is Meru and Embu. Those ones will shock President Ruto. Leave alone Nyeri. Uko Embu and Meru. Mithika Lenturi walked out. Kiraitu Murungi ndio he is walking out. Peter Munya is walking out. And everyone is thinking of walking out. Even today, Silvanus Osoro was speaking in Kisii. Is it Bomachoge somewhere north? Is it Kitutu Church north somewhere? And he said that if Matiang'i can declare his candidature and hold grip, he is willing and ready to support Matiang'i's bid. It's becoming more fashionable. It's becoming more attractive for politicians to say, I disassociate with Kenya Kwanza. The tone of that press briefing is, I disassociate with Kenya Kwanza. Now, what triggered that pressure, or what exactly was the objective of that? After William Ruto picked Ruku as to go to pick up the public service docket that was being held by Justin Muturi, Embu felt, political experts around that area felt, that it was a political suicide on Ruku. Because you cannot kill your brother to inherit. You cannot inherit your brother after your brother is killed. So if Ruto if he would have been fine, he would have told Ruto to give him another docket at a sympathy Muturi. Now, that has occasioned a by-election. That by-election is where William Ruto ordinarily wanted UDA to field the candidate to take over the position of Ruku. So, does Ruto need a UDMP there? No. What he needs is a situation where the people of Ndere North vote for the UDA party. And if that was to happen, then he wanted to consolidate the other fringe parties, the Democratic Party. The threat party there is Democratic Party, Yuya Muturi. And then there is Mbas, and then there is the other one. There's so many factors here that I want to analyze this press briefing on all angles. By-election is a big thing for President Ruto. ODM will sweep Ugunja for Piawandai. ODM will sweep Magarini in Kilifi. Those are key by-elections ODM is likely going to take. And it is in the interest of the president to win the by-election in Mbarire North. Why? Because it is going to be a testing ground for a Mount Kenya party. Rigathi has said that the party is going to launch in May is going to anchor in Mount Kenya. So that is the place, that is the battleground. And I can tell you, William Ruto might not even go there. He might not want to be seen as competing with Rigathi because Rigathi will likely win against him. The second aspect of that by-election is Mount Kenya East grip. And my projection is this. The president will dispatch his deputy, Kithure Kindiki, to go and campaign in Mbarire North for that by-election, if it's held. But I'm not seeing the likelihood of it being held. I'm not seeing it. He might even try to play games with it. And from that by-election, Kindiki might be thrown in the ring to test his guts, what he's made of. The third stake of the president in it is whether he will be able to dangle the cabinet positions to lure people to vote him back. Ruto was given a cabinet position, and that was a pilot. When do you want to tell me he couldn't get someone, pick someone? Even Lenny Kivuti is there. He could get Lenny Kivuti, and Lenny Kivuti is just there. And let me tell you, Lenny Kivuti is rumored to be going for governor in Embu. He's going for Embu governor seat. And remember the day, and is a very close associate of Justin Muturi. When he lost his son, Justin Muturi tried reading president's speech there, and people heckled. That is Lenny Kivuti's place. So that is one of the things that wants to see. So those are the three stakes in that by-election. But I want us to, and I told you I want us to think outside the box. I have listened sometimes when politicians say, I don't associate with Kenya Kwanza, it can also be a planned narrative that you guys must pluck out of Kenya Kwanza. Mbas could be sensing that associating with Kenya Kwanza at this moment is going to disadvantage them. And this could be just reactionary to the general feeling and perception that the president is actually leading the country in the wrong direction. So they're making a precautionary move so that they use the by-election to associate themselves with Kenya Kwanza. The grounds of that could be they're preparing to join Rigathi. Yes. And remember, the timing is very critical. Rigathi is going to launch a new party in May. Mithika Litundi has gone there. Moses Kurias are going there. Kawira Mwangazas are almost heading there. So what will be this? One of the things they could be preparing. The second issue, they could sense not associating with Kenya Kwanza because of Ruto dismissals. Hey? Meru, and I agree with Rigathi that sometimes we say Rigathi is tribal, but pia Rigathi anasaidia Ruto. Because if Ruto dare impeach Martha Koome, na umefukuza Kinoti, ukafukuza Japhet Koome, then Martha Koome, then you have Mithika Linturi, then you have Kawira Mwangaza. Hiyo maisha, hiyo kitu si rahisi. It is not as simple as we might think. But now also let's look at it. If it is choreographed and William Ruto himself is working around it, then what will be the objective? The objective would be that Kenya Kwanza to Mbas to disassociate with UDA. After disassociating with UDA, they field a candidate. After fielding a candidate, Rigathi's party fields a candidate and UDA fields a candidate. It could still be that gamble. If Ruto team are the ones behind that move by the Mbas party. Yes. Don't rule out the fact that Ruto could still be behind it. That could be the objective number one. If Ruto is also behind it, then it could be part of the wider scheme to grow that party, to make it vibrant just before the elections. Then at the appropriate time, it is brought back in their coalition. But because there is a by-election coming, I can tell you, I saw other candidates, there are other fringe candidates there who are also speaking there, who are also categorical on the fact that they must be on ballot. One of the things with our democracy is the fact that it is still largely anchored on political parties. It also comes with some disadvantages because choices are limited. And how you want to audit the candidates, well, you want to audit track record and other things, But you're also tempted to look at party alienation. But from what I can see, William Ruto is facing a rejection that not even Uhuru Kenyatta faced it this way. And the big issue with it is this. When the president talks, he speaks about uniting the country. His voice, his political tone, running call is to unite the country. You and I know that is not it. That is a language to make sure that you can talk with everyone comfortable in their tribal caucuses and then posturing as unity. But that unity agenda is not on table. I was just telling someone that Raila Odinga has never spoken about we are working with Ruto to unite the country. It's only Ruto who is saying we are working with Raila to unite the country. As on the other end, you want to say you are uniting the country. But parties are peeling off. People are moving away. It can't be that everyone else is just moving away and it's just normal. Something is amiss. And as I normally say, the leadership must introspect. Thank you.